Alright, this is the third example from lesson 1, and I left this one out of the other two because I think it's a bit special, because you're going to learn something new on the calculator today. So the question is, convert the following to hours, minutes and seconds. Okay, now part A says convert mentally 4 1/3 hours into hours, minutes and seconds. So what we are focusing on is basically the third of an hour, because we know we've got 4 hours. Okay, what about the third of an hour? Well, the way I would normally do it is, I know the next unit down from hours is minutes, so I'd say, well, what's a third of 60 minutes? And all of you will be able to tell me a third of 60 would be 20 minutes. So our answer would be 4 hours and 20 minutes. Okay, nice and easy. Now, have a look at this one. It says, use a calculator to convert 4.42 hours into hours, minutes and seconds. Okay, so we've got 4 hours. And we've got 0.42 hours as well. Or 0.42 of an hour. So again, I'm going to do the same thing as I did over in the first example. I'm going to do 0.42 times 60. Okay, I'll grab my calculator, bring it over here. Whoa, sorry. Put that back in place. Grab my calculator again. Slide that in over here so we can see it. So we've got 0.42 times 60 gives me 25.2 minutes. Okay, so now we've got 4 hours and 25.2 minutes. We still have the 0.2 of a minute. So again, we've got to do the same thing. 0.2 of a minute Okay, there are 60 seconds in a minute, so we're going to take 0.2 times it by 60. Grab our calculator, and we're just going to worry about the 0.2, so we're going to do 0.2 times 60, which gives us 12 seconds. So our answer, converting 4.42 hours into hours, minutes and seconds, it's going to be 4 hours, 25 minutes and 12 seconds. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of working out for this. How would you like to do it in one step? By pressing one button on the calculator. I'm going to show you how to do it. Well, more than one button, and a couple of buttons. So, you need to have a calculator handy, because I'm going to show you this button on the calculator. And the button I'm looking at on the calculator looks like this. It's the one above the E and G button on most of your calculators. But what it is, it's got this symbol here. It's got a little circle, it's got a comma, and it's got two commas together. Button that looks like that. Now, in maths, that's called the degrees, minutes, and seconds button. Now we use that a lot in maths, in a type of maths called trigonometry. Now we're not going to worry about trigonometry for the moment, because you'll learn that in year 9 or maybe 10. But what it can be used for, it can also be used for time. Okay, and let me show you how. So where's my calculator? We'll clear this. I'm going to type in 4.42. I'm going to press equals, so that's in the memory, so you can see it there because it's in the memory of the calculator. And if I press the degrees, minutes, seconds button, I think it'll work this way. Look at our answer. 4 hours, 25 minutes, 12 seconds. Okay? So that's how you need to read it. The first number will be the 4 hours. The second number will be the 25 minutes. The third number will be the seconds. That's a real quick way of being able to do these sorts of questions, and yes, you are allowed to use your calculator for these ones. Okay, it'll say in the worksheet you're allowed to use it. Now the question might be, what if I had this? What if I had 5 hours 36 minutes 5 hours 36 minutes and 10 seconds? What's the decimal form of that? Which is essentially working backwards from here. Okay, well, we can do that on the calculator. I'm just going to rub that off a little bit and move it across. Whoops. I'm going to move my board up a little bit, move that away, get to my rubber. There we go. Now remember what that was? It was 5 hours 36 minutes and 10 seconds. Now let's bring the calculator back. Now we need to learn how to type this into the calculator. So that's very easy to do. So when we type in 5 hours 36 minutes 10 seconds, we type it in like this. We type in our 5 and press our degrees, minutes, seconds button first. So now it knows it's got 5 hours. How many minutes? 36. So I type in 36, press the button. Now it's 5 hours 36 minutes. And then finally 10 seconds. Now when I press equals, let's see what happens. It enters into the calculator, so it's stored in there now. So how do we change it to decimal? I think all we need to do is do a shift and then our degrees, minutes, seconds button. And look at that. There's our decimal version of this. Okay? Decimal version, which is 5.602, and a lot of sevens. What else was there? Just all sevens. Okay. Continues on like that. So that tells you, that shows you can convert one way or another. Okay. From decimal time to hours, minutes, seconds using your calculator.